Yo, I'm live, baby. All right, I'm trying to start the show on my phone too. My bad, y'all. I ain't been live in a long ass time, so I'm fucking up shit right now. All right, hey yo, what's going on, world? It's your homeboy Cuff with the Pusillanimous podcast. All right, so for those watching the live video, I barely even go live. I'm gonna fuck up a whole bunch, but fuck it, let's get it. Also, my podcast equipment. Like, I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna lie, it's so long. I done forgot how to connect it. So my sounds through my soundboard, you can hear it through the live stream too. But fuck it, man. And into the 2, 3, or 5 minute mark, I'm smoking this motherfucker because I can't smoke weed on the stream in the first couple minutes. All right, so today what I'm doing is I'm gonna just blab a little bit for these first 2 minutes so I can get it popping with it, light up and shit. But I want to talk about the drive sleepers, people who I feel like haven't gotten much attention. Now I should have did this shit earlier because now some of the guys that I was gonna focus on, they've been getting a little bit more attention. Like my boy from Portland Trailblazers, what's his name? Hans is a 7 foot Asian dude. Like I heard the Jokic shit a while back, and that made me look into him. And I agree, shit, the motherfucker remind me of Jokic, but I ain't really like give in fully until like more recently because I got to see you do it on the NBA court. You feel me? Like until I see you do it on the NBA court, I can't fully give it to you. And like I said, I'm live, so let me go to my live stream on my phone so I can make sure the sound is cool. Make sure the sound is cool. Okay, cool. It sound cool. Okay, cool. It sound cool. Turn that shit down. All right, so let's get into it. Now, some people that, well, it's probably just one guy, really. It's just one guy I got on this list who he's not a rookie. He's a second year player, but I mentioned him last year. Then he ended up getting like barely no clock at all. So, I mean, it didn't really mean shit. He didn't. I couldn't get proved right or wrong on that situation. And that is Johnny Furry. Furpy. How you say it? This is Johnny Furphy. I think it's Johnny Furphy, right? Now he is 6'9", 20-year-old, got drafted last year to the Indiana Pacers with Tyrese Halliburton being out. I feel like the Pacers, they went to the championship last year. They're not gonna like tank, but I think they are gonna let some of the younger guys play more. You know what I mean? When I say that, I guess I'm only talking about Johnny Furphy, but yet still 6'9", 20-year-old rookie. I thought he was American at first. I said, damn, American, got a white boy who can ball about goddamn time. But nah, the boy from overseas. So yeah, he's an Australian. You know what I'm saying? He went to Kansas, did his thing. I got to see him play last year a little bit with the Pacers, not that much, more in the G League. For those who don't know, the white boy who had that monster cockback dunk um, this year in Summer League, that's what I'm speaking on right now, right? Now with Miles Turner out for Miles Turner getting traded to Milwaukee and then Hallie being out for the season, I expect him to be I expect him to be in the most improved player conversation. That's a lot. And I'm saying that because I really feel like he's going to get the opportunity to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like with Hallie not playing, he's not a point guard or nothing, but I don't know. I just really feel like they're going to work him into the rotation. He's a good ass player. He's long. He got length. He's athletic. He can shoot. He can dribble the ball. Like he gives good effort on defense. I fuck with him. I feel like the Pacers aren't going anywhere like super far this season. You know what I mean? Even though the East is a little open, but it's safe to assume that Pacers aren't going anywhere too far this season. So why not? Try to see what some of these young guys can do. So when had he come back, you know what I mean? Who you might could let go. Like it might be some guys who's up for contract. who deserve more money, but you kind of want to have a little more flexibility, so you let them go, knowing you have a guy like Johnny Furphy just sitting in the cut, waiting to play, ready to go, right? So that's Johnny Furphy, 6'9", second-year player, 29 years old, from Australia, went to Kansas. Like I said, that's a guy who I think is slept on. He had them monster dunks, and I was nine names kind of out there. I really, really wish I did this before summer league, but I wanted to wait until most of all season moves were done because players' trajectory a lot of times depend on the team they go to, but also how that team's going to use them. And let's say I think a guy's a sleeper, but he's a point guard, right? But he gets drafted to Golden State or he gets drafted to the Lakers or something like that. I might not have him on my list because he's not going to be able to show what he's able to do until years down the road, if even that. You know what I mean? Because young guys come in over and over, and that's kind of who the league focuses on. So yeah, but with that said, let's move on to a guy that I feel like everybody's familiar with now. But man, I really wish I would have recorded this shit when I was supposed to, so I could have mentioned him before his name got big as hell. But Hansing Yang, 7'2" Asian center, got drafted to the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, a lot of people calling him the Asian Jokic, and like I said earlier, I try to fight against that shit. But they might be right though. You know what I'm saying? Watching him play, he looks very comfortable with the ball in his hands. He's pretty good off the ball because he can shoot decent. Whether he's getting his own buckets, taking jump shots, or helping others score, I just feel like he's a really, really good piece for any team, right? You like this blunt real quick. And if you're watching in the chat, you can go ahead and hop in that motherfucker, talk shit, or whatever you want to do, goddamn, be a thing. But anyway, what I was saying, Hansing Yang, yeah, yeah, he looks comfortable as shit. Now, Portland drafted him was weird because they already have Donovan Klingen. How you say his name, Klingen? They already have Donovan Klingen. So it's like obviously Donovan's gonna be the starter with Aiden getting up out of there. But like the way this guy plays, I really feel like because Portland's not going nowhere this year. The West is stacked. I damn near would want to just start him right away and get him used to the NBA game and the speed of it and everything. I love Donovan Clinton, and the return of the big man is coming back. So he's going to be a very, very good quality player for years to come. But I just feel like if you have the next coming of Jokic, man, you got to play him. And I'm not saying he's gonna average triple doubles, and because the team you're in, the system, so forth and so on, that goes into it. They have to let you be you. You know what I mean? And coming off the bench, playing with the bench guys who are even younger than the starters, I'm not sure if he's gonna fully be able to be him. But with Chauncey Billups over there, Dame over there on some assistant coach shit, 'cause they did say that he's basically getting paid this first season to be an assistant coach. Like, I get it, he's out most of the year, so it makes sense. But so it makes sense. But back to my boy Han Sing Yang. The best thing about him is the fact that the feel of the game. It's the same as Jokic. Like Gilbert Arenas says it a lot of time about Jokic. If you do the combine and shit like that, you're gonna look at Jokic like, late second round, early second round pick. You know what I'm saying? But if you put him up against other guys in the actual 5-on-5 game, maybe even the 3-on-3 and a half court, you're gonna see what he brings to the table, and those things can't be denied. I feel like the exact same thing comes with Han Sing Yang. Now they also say he has this language barrier, and some people say, well, Yao Ming had it too, blah blah blah. But Yao Ming had came to America a good amount of time before he ever came to stay. As far as getting drafted, he had came here before to learn basketball English. Now I'm not exactly sure what that means exactly, but I feel like maybe any type of communication that's on the basketball court might be a little bit different than how it is in real life, right? So I feel like maybe he was learning stuff like up top, drop, stay up, show, drop back, fall back, like little things like that might have been what Yao Ming was learning in order for him to catch on to NBA English. Let's just say that he had a translator as well. Now Hansing Yang, I've seen him get interviewed a couple times. It is very safe to say like his English is very very bad. You know what I mean? Everything the reporter asks him has to get translated by the person next to him. So yeah, Yao Ming dealt with it and he got through it just fine. But I'm not too sure how good or how fast he's gonna catch on. With that said, how much is he gonna play his rookie season? If the language barrier is that big of a deal, like how much will he play his rookie season? I don't know, but assuming he does, man, listen, I would want to start him. They probably gonna start cleaning. I get it, but I would probably want to start the man. But if not yet, because if you start him, I feel like he got a chance on some real shit. That young team put the ball in his hand on some Jokic shit. He got a chance to contend for rookie of the year. The fact that he's going to remind so many people of Jokic alone will get him hella votes. You know what I mean? Wish I had that wrote down about him. Let me see. Oh yeah, so when it comes to like mobility, he's more mobile than Jokic is. You know what I'm saying? He has more switchability. He can protect the rim better. Like he could. It just sounds crazy because Jokic on average a triple double. He got like 3 MVPs. I want to say. So it's hard to say somebody can end up being better than Jokic. But accolades aside, just like talent wise, maybe even numbers if they use him how Jokic is used, right? He could end up being better than Jokic. You feel me? And I'm saying, like I say, not accolade wise, not accolade wise. I'm saying skill wise, what he brings to the game because he can do. And let me say, he will be able to do everything that Jokic could do. I'm not saying his rookie season, but eventually he'll be able to do everything Jokic could do. Plus, he's more mobile and can protect the rim better. So, I mean, if he is damn near equal in all your major skills, but also has two skills that you don't possess, it's safe to say he's better. Not like way better, maybe it's slightly better, whatever. But yeah, man, a big thing for him will be opportunity in Portland and the way they use him. And like I say, Klingon showed some promise next last year, so they probably gonna use him more like a real starter, him getting real minutes and shit like that. Not for sure, because I'm not too positive about his switchability, but that's a whole other thing. Second guy on my list, like I said, Han Sing Yang, 7'2" Asian center, the next coming of Jokic, drafted by the Portland Trail Blazers. Now we're moving on. Amari Williams, I had him on the list. I didn't cross him off, right? But if I'm being honest with you, I'm not too positive about having him on my sleeper list now. So I just mentioned him, Amari Williams. You know what I'm saying? I got my little notes written down, so forth and so on. But I'm gonna just skip over him because I'm really not. I'm not completely sold. I just gotta say I'm not completely sold. But this next guy, Adu Firo, drafted by the Lakers. He coming in at 23 years old. Now, when you come in at 23, Gilbert Arenas said a lot of times. I reference him a good amount because I used to watch his podcast a lot. But when you coming in at 23, you're usually going to a team that's more on some win now type shit, right? And like when it comes to the Lakers' needs, which is perimeter defense, athleticism, and shooting as well, he covers two of those things. He can't shoot. But he's athletic than a motherfucker. Like this nigga can move his ass off. He can defend. I'ma say in the NBA right away, he can defend 1 through 3. I damn near want to say 1 through the 4. And as time goes on, he'll be able to defend the shit. Probably 50 to 60% of the fives in the NBA. Cause small ball shit. Even though the big man making a return, but still a dude Theoro for the Lakers, man, I love that pickup. I just wish he could shoot. If he could shoot, Dalton Connect would be getting no minutes this year. Like for those who don't know, I'm not big on Dalton Connect. I understand he's a bucket, that's what y'all say, whatever. And some of y'all say he's better than Reeves, or he's gonna be better than Reeves, or he should be playing and Reeves shouldn't be. All that dumb shit. Like I don't agree with none of that. Like for I ain't with none of that. Arthur Reeves, he's that wiggle. You feel me? He's that wiggle. But back to Adu Thero. Like I said, athletic as fuck. I don't know if y'all ever seen the viral video he did a couple of years ago where he was saying some goofy shit like he was in the gym by himself. He said, if you're ever lonely, it's all good, man. Just give the rim a kiss. And he set his camera up, ran, showed how he can jumped up and kissed the rim. You know what I mean? The motherfucker got hops. He athletic as hell. He can defend with the best of them. He can help the Lakers right away. The only problem is he can't shoot. You know what I mean? He like 6'8" as well. So like he can guard something everywhere. He just can't shoot. So I'm not sure how much he'll play, especially with the recent pickups, but we'll see how that go. My third sleeper on the list, like I said, Adu Thero, Lakers forward guard. Let's say that. Now next, man, I like this dude, but like the more I'm watching the Minnesota Timberwolves front office shows and shit like that, it seemed like I don't know, he might not play that much. And a lot of y'all big on that rookie who got them like 8 or 9 blocks, I think it was, in summer league game. I should have said it. But yeah, he got like 8 or 9 blocks in the summer league game. And I fuck with him too, you know what I mean? I didn't really get to see how good he could shoot, and I get it. Not everybody has to know how to shoot. But I'm just saying for the T Wolves, we need bigs who can protect the rim, yes, but also spread the court. You know what I mean? Spread the floor. Like Ant needs more room. We also need somebody who can go out there and just go get their own bucket, so much attention isn't on Ant, right? And I ain't say his name yet, so let me get to it. I don't know how to say it for real. Rocco Zarski, something like that. Big ass motherfucker. He like 7'1", 7'2". Overseas motherfucker. Now he shot like 27% from three, but he shoot good from the free throw line, so it's safe to assume he'll become a better shooter as time goes on. Will he ever be league average? Ain't no telling. But if he can even be like 33% from the 3-point line, that's great too. I'm fucking with that. But usually when a guy shoots good from the free throw line, that means they have good touch. So the chances of them developing a jump shot is a little bit higher than a guy who's shitty as hell from the free throw line. I damn blunt keep going now. Hold up. Yeah, so he don't shoot threes, he don't spread the court. See what I'm saying? Whatever. But his passing ability is good. He's mobile as fuck. His switchability is pretty good, especially for his size. I want to say it's better than Rudy shit. You know what I mean? An upgrade is an upgrade. 27% from the 3-point line last season or over his career period, over where he was playing at. That's a bad thing. He finishes good at the rim. He a good lob. Like I said, he's pretty agile. He's pretty mobile. So on them pick and rolls, he can be their roller and finish just like Rudy can. So when he's in the game, you're not losing much. When he comes in the game for Rudy, you're not gonna be losing much, which is a big thing. But you also might be gaining some because I feel like he spreads the court a little bit better. And he definitely has way more confidence in his jump shot than fucking Rudy Gay. Now, the bad part is kind of like DeAndre Ayton. You know what I mean? Like people speak on DeAndre Ayton's motor a lot, and I agree. You know what I mean? When he go hard, and he do his motherfucking thing. I fuck with it, but he don't really have a good motor. Take a guy like Sacco, I don't know, number 10 for the Spurs. Sohan. I don't know how to say his first name. But yeah, Sohan from the Spurs. A guy like that, right? He's talented, but scoring wise, he really isn't talented, right? But like his effort, his movement, his motor is off the charts. So even though he can't shoot, and you want guys that's on the court to be able to shoot these days, even though he can't shoot all that good, he's so agile, his motor is so high, it's like it's kind of hard to not have him on the floor. He can defend damn near what at least 4 positions, but I damn near want to say 5, depending on who the center is. All right, so moving on. I actually had I'm not gonna say his name because he ended up going back to school. He's a small guard, and he even smaller than Bronny. So like I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with small guards. That's why I put him on there still, and he's nice. But I'm gonna say Tashad Pitford. He just had some legal troubles too. But yeah, he ended up going back to college, and he's just super small. So nah, that probably ain't gonna work out. He probably fuck around and be a G League legend though, and that is in my little notes too. I said he might not end up playing much NBA minutes, but he will fuck around and be a G League legend. And little dude be going over there balling. All right, so moving on. I don't even want to name him anymore. RJ Davis, I like him, but he another dude probably gonna be over there in G League doing his thing because of his age and like it's crazy, man. If you're 21 rookie, 21-year-old rookie, 22-year-old rookie, 23-year-old rookie, like shit like that, like they just fuck you up. Your opportunity goes way down, and they're just not going. They're not gonna rock with you like that. You're not gonna get the opportunity to show you can play in this league. They gotta go with those younger guys. So yeah, he was on my list, but I'm just mentioning him because he's there. I no longer believe he's gonna be that he's belongs on my sleeper list. So moving on, Ryan Nimhard. I got no notes done written down for him, right? But I fuck with Nimhard, and I was happy as shit when I seen how he performed for Dallas in the summer league. He did his motherfucking thing. I'm fucking with him. Small guard again, but he's quick as hell. He makes smart plays. He does not. He doesn't take many bad shots. I think as a small guard, it's important to take as many good shots as you can, and you want to do that regardless who you are, right? But it's even more important when you're a small guard because your opportunities are less. So when you're out there, you got to be effective for as long as you can, as consistent as you can, right? So yeah, Ryan Nehard, and I hope he get to play too. With Kyrie being out, they did have a couple free agent signings and shit. But with Kyrie out, I'm hoping that Nembhard gets to play some, so we can see him out there with Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis. Ooh, the pick and roll, like he could be, man. Anyway, yeah, Ryan Nembhard's another one of my sleepers. Somebody y'all keep your eye on. Moving on, probably my favorite player in this whole draft. Hope I'm not getting ahead of myself. I see his name and just hopped on that, but probably my favorite player in this draft, Carter Bryant. Excuse me. For those who don't know, I like defense, man. Like people who can defend, they give that effort, and they actually have some skills on defense, and they can guard multiple positions. Like those kind of players are always going to be a little bit higher on my list than guys who just score. Let's say that. You know what I mean? And that goes to my whole LeBron, Jordan, Kobe debate, and the way I view that. You feel me? I like the defensive versatility is a big thing for me. So yeah, but anyway, Carter Bryant. Now, not sure how he could be slept on. I feel like he should have been one of the more spoke about names in this draft, but Cooper Flag kind of dominated it. So I mean, it is what it is. Carter Bryant went to the Spurs. I feel like because you got Sohan over, I get it, but damn, and Sohan defense is good too. I damn near want to start Carter Bryant right away. I almost want to get rid of Sohan. I don't. It's crazy. Hey, look, for those who don't know, the Spurs team is stacked. As a whole different episode as far as why I feel that way. You know what I mean? But they have multiple good players and really good players at each position. You know what I mean? Like they have some of everything. And I'm fucking with the Spurs. I look for them to be in the Western Conference Finals and the NBA Finals multiple times in the next 5 years. The next 5 years, I could see them being in the finals maybe twice. Because I think they're gonna be really aggressive. They're gonna be really aggressive and try to put together a team for Wimby to win like as soon as possible. So next 5 years, I could see them being in the finals twice. And Carter Bryant gonna be a big part of that because I mean, look, for those who didn't know about him, if you watch the summer league some, I'm pretty sure you've seen the plays when he had to go against against Cooper Flag, and he beat him up. You know what I mean? Cooper Flag ended up dropping 31 that game. Most of them shits was not on Carter Bryant. For those who hate, like, nah, it wasn't on him. So yeah, Carter Bryant, athletic player, versatile defender, got to become a better shooter. But when your defense is that good, and he got a high motor, defense that good with a high motor, your ability to shoot, I mean, it's like we'll wait on it. You know what I mean? Because other shit's just so good. It's like fuck, we'll wait on it. Moved on to Ness Asing. I don't know how to say his name. Little French dude for the Chicago Bulls. Now I hope he didn't lose his confidence. Like I said earlier, Johnny Furphy dunked on a motherfucker. That's probably was top three highlight play for the whole summer league, and the guy he dunked on was him right here. I don't know how to say his name. Ness Esingay. Ness Nsingay. But yeah, very athletic player. Can't shoot for shit. He's really not nothing off ball right now. I'm just going out on a limb with him. To be honest with you, his athleticism is so crazy. His defensive versatility is so crazy. I just feel like he develops just a decent 3-point shot and gets really good in the mid range game. He fuck around and be a beast. So Ness and Singate. And I hope I'm saying that shit right, man. I really feel like I'm not, but yeah, fuck it is what it is. Oh, I got my man's name? I got Hansen Yang. I always say his name. Hansen Yang wrote down twice. But yeah, let's get at that. Who else we got on here? We got Cedric Coward. He got drafted to the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's crazy because they gave up Desmond Bain, Orlando Magic, which in my opinion might have been like that's probably the perfect pickup for them. And like he going Orlando finna be a top 3 seed next year if healthy. I hope and pray they can actually fucking be healthy because last time I said they're gonna be a top 4 seed in the East. I don't know if that was last year or it was the year before last. Right, it's my 24 season. And they had some injuries, end up being the 5th seed. So that prediction was wrong. For those who say I can't never admit when I'm wrong, there you go, motherfucker. So yeah, so that was wrong. But obviously, if they were healthy, it would have been top 4 because they ended up being top 5. You feel me? Cedric Coward, man, Memphis, a perfect fucking pickup. You give up Desmond Bain, and you basically draft a guy who is the same type of player. You feel me? But more athletic. Desmond Bain like a little T-Rex out there. He got like a weird shape. He's not really like I don't know. You don't look at him and think NBA player. You probably think like fucking linebacker or running back or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like he don't really. He got short arms and shit like that. Like he kind of swole and stiff. Like he don't really have that NBA type body like that, right? But it is what it is, man. And back to Cedric Coward, my body with a whole little rant for no fucking reason. My bad. But Cedric Coward, two-way player, very similar player as Desmond Bain. So, you're gonna get basically the same shit you get out of Desmond Bain, you're gonna get out of Cedric Coward as well, but I think he's just more athletic and more versatile on the offensive end. So yeah, he's on my sleeper list. Moving on, I don't know how to say this dude's name. I only see him play a couple times too, but shit, he impressed me. I said, fuck it, let me throw him on there. Go out on a win with him too. Lash Lashawn Oldbrick. Oldbrick is how you say it, but Lashawn. I don't know how to say a nigga name. Oldbrick. But yeah, anyway, remember the name. I think he's gonna be nice. And then last but not least is Austin Sperry. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he even gonna get a chance to show what he can do at all for real. I don't think he'll get a chance to show he can do it all for real. But some people, it's a couple guys on my list this year. I did a little different this year than I do normally, right? And there's a couple guys on my list where I'm not sure how much opportunity they would get, or I just really feel like they're never going to get it for real. But I just let it like this: if they do get an opportunity because of injuries or getting called up for whatever reason, or a short stint, I think that they're so effective on the court, they'll make a name out there for themselves, and then somebody will eventually pick them up, and that's how I'm rocking with it. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all my little NBA draft sleepers this year with a couple of guys on there that, like I said, one Furphy. He got drafted last year, but he didn't play, so I wanted to throw him on the list again this year. And then a guy like Austin Sperry, I don't think he's actually going to ever get a chance in the NBA for real. Like I can't listen. He's there right now, but I just don't think he's going to get a chance to actually play for real. But I put his name on there because he's one of those guys that if he does get a chance on some Jeremy Lin type shit, if he does get a chance, I think he'll get himself known enough to where even if that team doesn't come back and sign him back, but some team will end up putting him on his roster. He end up being part of rotation for some team. You know what I mean? Whether it's this year, next year, whatever it may be. But yeah, keep your eyes open for Austin Sperry too. But once again, it's your homeboy Cuff. I just want to do a quick little episode. I'll never go live. I had to try this shit, man. Fuck it. I'll get used to it eventually. Probably start doing it more. But it's your homeboy Cuff with the Pusillanimous podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Fuck this bitch.